All right. Hey, we're jumping back in with some Dragonbreak. Let's see what we got. Continue from our last save. And let us see where we are. We may even get bold enough to actually get out there and start doing some combat stuff. I have to admit, I am really, really enjoying this list. And there she is. There she is. All right. What are we doing? Well, right now we're carrying a lot of stuff. We got over 400. Where are we, by the way? I have no clue. All right, first. Golden Claw. Bring the claw to Lucan. Okay, so that's where we are. Ashen haired mercenary. Okay, so tending the flames. Find King Olaf's verse. Oh, shoot. We got some stuffs. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff that we can get going on. Oh, now it's coming back to me. Now it's coming back to me. Exactly what is going on. I am concerned that we don't have, who is it, Genesis with us? We barely got out of there. We barely got out against that. Because it wasn't an actual Draugr overlord this time. It seemed like it was more of a oh, what do you call them? Dragon Knights or Dragon something. And then now, did Janessa not survive? Is she like stuck inside there? What is that? Is that not something we would take? Okay. Where's Janessa? Alright. Alright. Let's see if we can heal up. I got a feeling like like almost like we need to go back in and get her. Oh, look at that. That looks oh, that does look cool. That looks cool as all get up right there. Just that. Right? Mm. Folks, what are we gonna do? I see something moving. Okay. I'm I'm kind of I'm concerned, right? Are we thinking there's no reason to be concerned? Because I'm thinking there is. Okay. So they're just there for show. All right. Never know how to pronounce her name. I pronounce it Anais or Aeneas. All right. Okay. So Aeneas's cabin is right up here. Now, now it's interesting, but if like I don't Anesis. Okay, Anesis. All right. So if we were to go into first person, if I can, and then we duck down, she doesn't know. There she is. All right. So this book right here. If you can steal it, there's an apothecary in Morthal that wants that book. Okay. We don't really need to talk to Anise. I know that depending on your mod list and whatnot, you do get sent back to actually talk to her. But in this case here, there's no need. And then Janessa finally caught up. So all is good. I don't know who this is. Oh gosh, Mike the liar. I don't tend to mess with him, really. I mean, I guess he might have some interesting, cool stuff to say. Maybe. But I don't usually tend to mess with him. Okay. We gotta get back to. We gotta get back to what's his name? I forgot that we had actually gone in. Yeah, guys, I had totally forgot we had gone into Bleak Falls Barrow and did all that. I mean, it wasn't until like I'm sitting there and I got my bearings and I go, oh, that's right. And then I remembered, oh, the nightmare that the final boss was. He was awful. And how we had to figure out a way. And then poor Janessa, she got her butt handed to her a couple of times by that guy. And we sure enough did. Oh, when the goats climb trees? Is that a thing? All right, hold on. When did that become a thing? Now I know they climb mountains, and there's a certain type that can basically get up sheer faces, which is pretty daggone cool. But since when do they climb trees? All right, let's get this thistle. You know, I can't help myself. Janessa. So here's the thing, right? I feel like we've already been to Solitude, but we don't have Ash or Katana. And the thing is, I could have added them as late. Okay.
They will know what we can do.
Because we didn't, as far as I can remember, as far as as I recall, it was just she and I that went into Bleak Falls Barrow. Is that open? Okay. Is there no gate? Okay. What time is it? Okay, we don't see it. We see it there. 7 o'clock. I think what's the name's closed. We'll go look at the door. Oh, we're gonna probably get told very rather rudely, you need to leave. Remember in Daggerfall where you could go hide in a corner? And if I'm not mistaken, I believe we already read those. Yeah, there it is. All right, you see. Okay. Hey.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal. You found it.
I did.
There it is.
There it is.
Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh?
Right.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Well, we're glad. We're glad. Nice 400. All right. You gonna be good?
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood, trinkets, odds and ends, that
Right.
sort of thing.
Okay. Let's see how much money. Ooh, you don't have a whole lot of money on you. Look at my carry weight. Ring mail, leather helmet. No. I've seen this one elsewhere. Agility increased by 5 points. Your magicka is increased by 50. Light armor. How much we got? 1400. So we're close. Not anywhere close. Even though this is supposed to be better than what we were wearing. And we got to figure out how to turn on the stuff here. So wait, let me hold on. Which am I? All right. So this is ours, right? So we're trying to sell. I can get rid of that. Okay, I like that speech is going up. We can get rid of that. All right, there we go. We just took all his gold. I can let this go. What am I wearing? Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we are done. We don't have any more. So when I'm looking at his stuff, this is what I'm looking at. But I think I can make that myself. So unless he's got something that, oh my gosh, that would be awesome. We just don't have a way. Look what it does to your armor rating. Is increased by 80. And then, if I'm not mistaken, we have minor smithing. So 40. So that would double what we have there. Okay. All right, man. Peace out. You good, man. You good. All right. What are you wearing? You're
Don't get
wearing.
too far ahead.
Don't get too far ahead. You couldn't keep up. Still love you, but man, don't get too far ahead. I thought I lost you for a minute. I literally thought I lost you for a little bit. Okay. So we're gonna come over here. What's in the crate? Okay. I'm gonna hit this up real quick. We're just gonna hit it up real quick. We're gonna see. I don't think. What do we got? We got wolf pelts, and that's as far as I'm gonna go with that for right now. I'm not gonna steal any of his stuff. What do you got there? Here, can I'm gonna use this real quick. Okay. Ooh. And I think that. Oh no. Then. Oh. Okay. How much you got on you, bro? How much money you got?
Whatever you need, take a look.
Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Ooh, you got a good you got a good bit. So let's see. Mercenary steel sword. What's my scimitar? Okay, it's not gonna let me sit, but it's not telling me it's better. So the warhammer, the bow is superior. How much you willing to pay for that? Only 48? Oh man. All right. I'm not going to. Yeah. You're only willing to pay 25, but hey, you know what? If I sell it, it gets it out of my. All right. And then, okay. All right. I can sell off this stuff. Alakir gauntlets. What? I think I have something that's making me that I'm wearing it for a reason. See that? But I have other gloves that I'm wearing. I'm not exactly sure why. All right, what do I got? All right. What weighs so much on me? Okay. Wait,
Hi.
I got 1900. Okay. Not gonna have a whole lot. And we already went to. Did we already go to what's his name? Okay. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna crash for tonight. And then I gotta figure out if I've already gone to Helgen. There should be a thing for me to go live it. Okay, investigate the cave mentioned in the journal. All right, so we've done all that. So talk to the Jarl of Whitewarn. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So we got to go do that. We still got. See, here's the thing, right? Right here, we have to go find King Olaf's verse. Okay. So I think we ended up in Solitude already. I did at least before I added this mod. Okay, so I added that one. That's why we don't have Ash or Katana right now. Because I added the mods for those two. Man, everything looks so good here, man. I wanna check something. All right. I don't can we? Are we? Yeah, you have to sleep. You have to sleep. All right, hold on. Can I? May I?
Are you listening?
Hard not to.
The
I
air
got-
is going bad.
I
We
just
need to
picked
get
those up, and I got tons of.
We need. Did you?
Yep. Ale's bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. We got rooms and food. Drink
Okay.
too. I cook. As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right?
Yes.
Mix a couple of ingredients. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know.
I know.
We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
I understood.
All right, then.
Where did?
I
Oh.
hope the beds here are warm. The last inn I stayed, the blankets had holes in it.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah. Can I rent a room?
It's yours for a day.
All right. Thank you. All right. First things first, though. All right. So we got Blue Mountain Flower. All right. If I'm not mistaken, and then I can never remember for sure, but if I'm not mistaken, and oh shoot. All right. I don't think it's Whitecap, but we're gonna try. Okay, that's not Whitecap. It's not Spider Egg. I don't think. Here it is. Okay, Rock Warbler
A good drink soothes the
and
mind.
Blue
Meal
Mountain
motivates the
Flower. Potion of Minor Healing. All right, so we're gonna use up all of them, and then Blisterwort. I don't think. Yep. Dartwing. So this and
Dunmer appreciates
so you-
Lord Mead. I count myself different on that regard.
so you see why I'm gonna check this one out. Potion of Health. You see, so that Blue Mountain Flower, man, mixes with so many different things, and you just have to kind of like say, okay, wait a minute. I don't know if it. Nope. Hold on, real quick. I don't think it mixes, but you got to try it. You got to try it. Which one? All right, last one. I think we already tried that one. No, we didn't. All right, boom. Oh, okay.
The way those bards' fingers move on their lutes, it does remind me of Dara.
Days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death,
Okay, I was about to say, wait a minute. Didn't we try that one already? All right, one last one.
Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when
Okay.
every one of us
Adara
dies.
taught me how to appreciate Nord mead and ale, like it's some sorts of art.
This land is ours, and we'll see it
You get her start talking about her girlfriend, and then she just doesn't stop. Okay, we gotta go. All right. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh shoot. Mm-hmm. Really? Okay. Well, it was the Great War. Mm. All right. I'm going to sleep for 4 hours real quick. Yes, I do. Okay. We're going to increase that for sure. I think that for sure. And I mean, these two. And then, yes. And then, are you not high enough yet? Not ready for fortitude just yet, I don't think. Oh, we don't have two-handed? All right. See, and we got another level. Yes. All right. So, endurance 1, you and you. Then I think this time around. And then, okay. Ready to start the day? Innkeeper with a bow, huh? Is there a story there somewhere? All right. See, right now, we don't necessarily need to eat, drink, or anything. So I'm thinking there's something that needs to be turned on. I just don't know, and I have to look to see. So let's take a quick look. Smooth cam. I don't see Sunheim. I don't see. Because I'm not going to turn on just the generic survival because it sucks. So I'll have to double check that. See exactly. Okay. But right now, see, they do have Lucian. I didn't see any Inigo, but I don't know that you see that. Ultimate immersion toggle. Yeah, see. So I don't think there are any actual survival mechanics. And I just think Skyrim vanilla survival is just done very poorly, in my opinion. I mean, really to the point where it's like, yeah, it's not even fun to play. And then if you ask me why I think it's done poorly, it's because my experience is that a lot of the foods don't actually work to sate your hunger. And so you're sitting there and you're trying to figure out which foods you can eat just to make it so that you're not hungry anymore. And it's like, God dang it. And then not all the foods. And I think that's probably because like other mods changes some of the food or adds foods in there that, that aren't considered or aren't being counted as part of the, generic, aren't being included as part of the level or part of the list of foods that, would work towards, fixing your sating your hunger and stuff like that. So it just became, and then the way it does it, I don't know that, I I don't necessarily agree with everything, but if I'm hungry, right, it, I can understand, and then here's the sad part, right? If you were to ask me of the thing, because right, thirsty, hungry, cold, right, I don't think any of them should actually really. I can see hunger, right? If you're starving to death, so to if there's a degree of hunger where it's actually killing you, or if you're freezing to death at those extremes, then yes, it should be hitting your health, right? But in if you're other levels, right? If you're just hungry, it shouldn't hit your health at all. I'm hungry. I'm distracted, right? Two things it should do. I may not have as much energy as I should, and I may not be able to concentrate on magic like I should because I'm hungry. Those two make sense, right? I'm freezing, right? I'm cold, right? I'm shivering. Might be a little bit more lethargic. I don't want to move. Okay, taxing on the stamina, and then yeah, also on magic, right? I can't concentrate. Um, but other than that, I mean, again, thirst is the same thing. It's like only in the most extreme should they eventually attack your hunger. And I can't remember which one. And then it's like not attack your hunger, but attack your health. So I just don't like how I think they just pick, like they say, okay, for this one we'll just pick health. Okay, for this one we'll do magic up. For this one we'll do, and I'm like, well, it just doesn't really make sense. And you're just doing it arbitrarily just to do one. And then you're doing it so all three don't attack the same thing. And it's like, well, they all three do impact the same thing because everything's going to impact your stamina, right? Your energy levels. I mean, if the complaint is, well, if you're hungry, thirsty, and tired, you're not going to have any stamina at all. Well, yeah, that's the point, right? But then if your hunger gets to the point where you're starving to death, then yeah, now all of a sudden you have no stamina and you're dying, right? It makes sense. So it's like, well, if you're adding that mechanic in and you want it to be realistic, well then that's how you do it. So again, so with the vanilla, I just don't think it's done well, and I just usually just opt not to even use it. Oh, ow. Oh shoot. Janessa, you're not even fighting. It's alright, because you know what? You okay? Oh, okay. It's like, let her go down on one knee or something, man. If she's like incapacitated. Why were we attacked? Just bandit champion on the road. Now, part of me does not, based on what we just went through. Part of me wants to just get in a carriage, get on over to Solitude, pick up a couple more companions, and then come back. And then come back and deal with the dragon. Because we gonna die if we don't. So it's like we have the Dragonstone, but I just don't think we're ready yet for the dragon. So right now,
Whiterun hides behind its illusion of safety, yet the threats beyond the wall's confines will break this mirage.
you're a very dark person. So I'm kind of that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. And to be honest with you,
For all its wealth,
it wouldn't
does not have much taste in art.
upset me at all at this point. We go grab oh
I've been
shoot.
looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your
Uh-huh.
hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
How would you like to have that backpack? The cool part is, you know what? It has a carry weight of 200. And it has its own light. You see that? And the way I loot flowers, I need all that carry weight. Okay, so all right, so this is how I'm leaning right now at this point. I'm feeling I need to go grab the ladies, right? I need to go get Katana and Ash. And then I'm just wondering, should I get those two?
It's said that one can find any of Skyrim's curiosity in
Need a ride?
Whiterun's market.
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Solitude. There's
Climb
only
up
20
back,
gold?
We'll be off.
All right. Thank you. Use the carriage.
There once was a hero named Rek, the red who came riding
All right.
to right run from all
So we're doing this. Now, the question is, do we come right back, take care of the dragon, or do we go and do what's the name's verse? Olaf's verse. Try to level up a little bit. Level up. Do a little something with the ladies. And then come deal with the dragon. All right, we've been here, right? Right? So I don't need to go all the way down there and loot all the crates because I've already done that. Are we certain we've done that? Can't hurt to check. We can check over here, and if they're already looted, then we know. I'm feeling like if there was something in these. Empty. Yeah, we looted these. Yeah, because we would have just left. Wait, I don't want to steal from the sack. Large crate. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking we already came through here.
Solitude appreciates fine art and poetry, unlike most of Skyrim.
This tearing that's happening. See that? That's kind of annoying.
Too often my arrows cleared all the enemies from afar before I got a chance to display my art in swords.
There's a part of me that really likes Janessa. But there's also a part of me right now that is like, feel free at any moment to stop with all the dark stuff. You know what I mean? If you got nothing positive to say, just don't say nothing. Or just keep it to yourself for right now. We good. Okay.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
You know you can find a job too.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Here.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
All right.
It's best you leave me be.
Mm-hmm.
A coin or two?
Aren't we able to give the one in Windhelm 10 gold? Or is it just one?
Come on in. Got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Hey, Lizette, you're looking pretty good. Looking pretty fetching right there. All right, upstairs.
Suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Great, great, great. Good to hear. See.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Hey. Okay, so we could skip her quest, but I'm not going to. Excuse me.
You don't look like the rest of this rabble. Are you from around here?
No. I come from another province, but I get around, you know.
Interesting choice of words.
Mm-hmm.
Did he mean that how it sounds? Wait, it doesn't matter. Let me cut to the chase.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
This place, it's crawling with bounties. Powerful opponents. Both demand skills that I happen to have.
Mm-hmm.
So, looks like I'm sticking around.
Oh.
Of course I could take them on myself, but it might be better with company. How about traveling together?
Sure, but do I get to know who you are first?
What a way to ask for my name. I'm Katana.
Ooh. Good enough for me. I'm Azara.
Lovely. Now that we'll be traveling together, I should tell you that I have a saber cat.
That could come in handy.
Good attitude. Let's go.
All right. There's a feeling of darkness lurking around Katana. I'd ask her about it, but she doesn't seem like someone who trusts easily. Now, though, it looks like she has something to say. All right, so we will.
Before we get carried away, I have something for you.
Oh, really? We just met, and I didn't get you anything. What's
It's
this?
a feather
Mm-hmm.
linked to me with magic. Let's just say I have a habit of blinking. If you've lost me, simply place the feather on your palm.
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me you'll need this. Anyway, shall we go?
We will, but you know, all humans blink. You know, there's the term a blink of an eye. You know what I mean? Just like, what's her name? She was just here, but then we blinked, and then boom, she's gone. All right, rising threat. Okay, I don't think we're getting any kind of experience for reading these things. So,
Fascinating.
wait, I gotta find the ashen-haired girl, okay?
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the dragonborn comes.
Ash.
Voice wielding
The name's Ash. If it's mercenary work
I knew
you
that.
need, that'll be 200 gold.
Wait a minute. Name's Azara. I'll take that offer.
Then that's business. Any questions before we venture out?
She sounds like Miranda, doesn't she? From Mass Effect. What's your specialization?
Glad you asked. I deal mostly with two-handed weapons, if you couldn't already tell by my massive sword here. Might be surprising for a woman of my size, but I can wield these beasts rather well.
Mm-hmm. Why are you here?
I'm a mercenary, looking for work around here. Let's keep it at that.
Okay. And then, why are your prices so low?
While I am skillful in combat, I haven't been a mercenary for long. I might not stay one for long either. Personal reasons, but I'm training for something.
Oh, okay. And that's some interesting armor you got on there.
Oh, this thing. Not
Oh,
exactly the
this
most
thing. I
practical
just threw it
looking,
on.
is it?
I got you. You know what? I just throw stuff on too. Aren't you a little overdressed for a place like this?
Agreed. But there's a reason I wear these. Let's just say they're a lot tougher than they look. You might be surprised.
Okay, I ain't got nothing else for you.
Fine. I do have one for you.
Ooh.
What job do you want me to do? Is this more of a general escort or a dungeon exploration?
Oh, we're dungeoning. We're dungeoning exploration. Okay. What? Yeah.
You've
Dungeon
definitely
work.
done your fair share of exploring. Good.
Once or twice maybe.
You don't have a lot of experience. That's fine. I'll just have to keep that in mind.
We're about to go get some though.
There are ways to determine someone's combat experience just by looking at them.
Oh, really?
Mentor taught me. Here, I'll let you borrow some skill books. It'll make my job easier.
Well, I appreciate
And it's nice to be working with you.
Oh, all right. As Ash shakes your hand, you can't help but notice something unusual about her. Her grip is firm and confident, but it's her demeanor that truly captures your attention. She speaks with a directness and precision that is rare. Her words measured and almost entirely rooted in logic. There's an air of calculated efficiency about her, a detachment that feels unlike any man or mere you've met before. Myrrh. As you journey alongside Ash, strengthening your bond and uncovering her story, you'll gain access to new capabilities and options for customizing her role as your companion. Many of these features will become available after the conclusion of Chapter 1, A Borrowed Soul.
What did you have planned before we met? Let's do that. We can be bars together.
So what brings you to Skyrim?
I don't feel like talking much right now.
Oh my god.
Later.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thoughts?
Where do you like to go around here?
Okay.
Onward.
Onward and outward.
The killer of kings, on the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
Hope you're not like the others.
One of us is not like the others. And I'll let you decide who that is. All right. So we got these two. Why do I have these two? Because I've yet to get to the full bottom of their
This sounds fun.
their quest line. What sounds like fun? All right, so we're actually gonna hop on over to, guess of all places, we're gonna hop on over to Morthal. So we're gonna just grab our stuff. And then if you're wondering why we're gonna go to Morthal, because that's a little bit closer to Dead Man's Respite than traveling straight from here. We could, but I think I can get over to Morthal by the end of the day look around a little bit. Maybe gather some supplies. We can give that book to that lady, the apothecary there. So that'd be a nice little quick, you know, quest to start and finish like almost immediately.
Sounds like a good
Need a
deal.
ride?
Yeah, I'd like to hire your
Where do you want to
carriage.
go?
We want to go to
Turn
Morthal,
back and we'll be off.
and there's no carriage back out of there.
It's almost getting downright hot now.
So you pay extra to go to the holds that don't normally have a carriage. You know, this right here reminds me of it's Morrowind, I believe. Okay, what time is it? All right, so it's 4 in the afternoon. I mean, we could try to run over there before it gets too dark, or we can just decide to just hang out here.
Looks like you're thinking about something. Care to share?
Enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for
Moments like this, everything just feels right.
Does it now?
It's no use.
Oh, shoot. I was expecting more building. I was expecting a building right here with a armorer.
The marshes around Morthal house creatures.
Oh, that's a bummer. That means that building isn't normally here. Ah, it's a the matters. You know what I'm talking about. Apothecary.
I hope I have what you need.
You have an accent that is pretty cool. And then look, Idgrad the Younger.
If you
Lemmy?
need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them.
Okay.
Assuming I haven't used them all up.
Hey, how long you been studying? Hold on, I want to see what you look like. Ooh, okay. How long have you studied?
When I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me the basics. She had a book with her, Song of the Alchemists, that I used to
Really?
read over and over. I miss having a copy.
If I find a copy, I'll bring it to you.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book.
Oh, I'd appreciate that. You know what? I just happen to have a copy of that book you wanted.
Ah, it's amazing how much you can learn from a book.
Right?
Here, let me show you some of the things the temple healers taught me about potions.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Do you have a hard time getting supplies out here?
No. Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem. I just often don't have much to do, so I tend to try things out.
Hey, I don't blame
They
you.
don't usually work, but I try. Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock.
Oh gosh. Understood. I feel the same way. What you got for sale?
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
I'm interested in way more than that, but we'll start right there. How much money I got? Let's see, what can I interest you in? Because guess what I did? I brewed up like a crap ton of potions, you know, that I don't want to give them to you for free. Let's see, I do want 1 or 2 of those, and then I can make my money back. I got 12 jugs of milk. Holy cow. All right, hold on. Let's see if we can come back this way. How about this? Oh, I don't have as many potions as I thought I did. That's all I got is 6. Where'd the rest of them go? I thought I had I could have sworn, because they're favorited, they're not showing. Okay, because I was about to say, wait a minute. I could have sworn I had 18 of those chumpies. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't mind parting ways with those to get some of my money back. We can get rid of some of this ale. And apparently, unless I give you, let's see. Oh, just in case, I should share this with the ladies. Look at all the stuff I got. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. I think. Oh shoot. Okay. Here. I think we already gave Isolde one, but we can. I mean, shoot. Okay.
Good day.
Yeah. Thank you. You be good. Okay. All right. Well, it is kind of a bummer. I thought we were gonna. Okay, so depending on the list, sometimes there's an actual building added here that has an armorer in there, and then a couple of crates. We're not gonna try to spend too much time, I guess. We're gonna actually spend way less time than I was anticipating here. Part of me wants to try and make our way.
Doesn't look like this town ever gets that busy.
Make our way on over
Keep travelers away.
to Dead Man's
People liked
Respite.
it enough to stay.
I don't think it's that far away that we. Let's see. Okay, where's the map? Map. All right, so Dead Man's Respite is right there. So we put a marker there. Here's where we are. So this is Solitude. So you see, Solitude is slightly closer. And then all we gotta do is just come out, go through there, and then come around, and then right on up. And it sounds simple. It's not. But I think it'll still be light out by the time we get there. The problem is when we're done, it will be dark. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's see what time it is now. 4:30. And in truth, I was hoping, like I said, that there was an armorer there so that we could steal some. Well, I was hoping to find I was hoping to find some more crates to loot, and to hopefully there was going to be some pelts in there, and then I was going to use the pelts to create leather.
You are either incredibly prepared, or you're a collector.
I'm a hoarder, which is kind of a way of saying collector. Also, being able to sell stuff to an armorer would have allowed us to. All right, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I want to wait till morning. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Not gonna play around with it. Not gonna ask about the house over there. We're just going to wait till morning.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
Who are you?
Yes?
What have you got for
Take a
sale?
look.
Oh, dang. Look at you. All right, hold on. Look at what I got. All right. So, how much money you got? All right. So, I got rings that jingle, jangle, jingle. I'll let you have that. And mm-hmm. And that, and that, and that. Okay? I didn't sell the circuit of light, did I? It's empty. That's empty. Okay. Question is, will I ever use this spell? I will not. Oh, she only has 111. Yeah, we'll give you a discount. Okay? And then thank you. Yeah, you too. Oh gosh, Brognat. Whoa. Okay. Well, hello.
Hello.
Jonna.
Welcome to the Moorside. If you need anything, I'll be around. Good
Okay.
to have a customer.
Well, I like to rent a room if I may.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Oh, great. Is business slow here?
Slow? No, it just ain't there at all. Few
Oh,
enough
dang.
reasons to pass through Morthal before the war started. Now, well, let's just say the front door doesn't get much use.
Oh, okay. All right. What's with the order?
Lurbuck? Fancies himself a bard. He pays, so I let him stay. If I had any customers, I'd be worried about him annoying them. But, well, look around.
Okay.
I'll show you to your room.
All right.
Right
Thank
this
you.
way.
All right. Whoa. Okay.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
All right. I hate to see you go, but I'd love to watch you leave. All right. Walking the world. Okay. I'm just seeing if opening any of these. There it is. All right. It's only 5 o'clock. 5 hours. Okay. And then.
Just because you carry a sword, it doesn't make you tough. It's how you use it.
Well, thank you for that. Do you mind? Okay, ladies. Auto saving. Good. All right. I'm not gonna steal anything. All right, let's go. Dead Man's Respite.
Sure we can make
Here we
great
go.
art of our enemies.
All right. Which way do we need? Oh, we need to go that way. Okay.
Do you like being up early? I don't mind it.
That's how we operate. You know, we try to make as much, use out of the day as we can. I think. All right, so let's check my inventory real quick. Wrong one. All right. I think it was trying to tell me that the hunting bow is not. Okay. This is a long mace. Is it one-handed or two? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right. What is that
Looks
right
good,
there?
But
All
never
right.
can be too careful.
Okay. A lot of jittery. A lot of jittering. Jitteriness. Which means, whoa. Isn't it something that we can usually, no? Okay. We got to get across there. And I think we go left.
I prefer the art of the blade myself, but arrows often suit my needs better.
You see that? Up ahead.
One misstep can ruin an ambush.
Or one missed. Where the heck is that arrow going? Where is that arrow going? Okay.
What was that? Futile efforts.
Do something. Okay, somebody's got some skills. Yeah, it's just a frostbite spider. I don't want any more frostbite fluid or whatever venom. Okay. Let's check the map real quick. Yeah, see, it's right there. So we just got to get over this ridge, around and over. There it is. I don't know if the lady's going to be able to follow me. I think there's a chest over there that we constantly always get eaten by a mimic. So we will not. Okay, that's not there. All right, nice. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't feel like this is going to be like Bleak Falls Barrel. One, because we've done that one so many times. We know how that one goes. This one is a little bit more difficult. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're switching. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll make sure everybody's in here first. All right, let's get Janessa in here.
There may be no enemy more foul than a walking corpse.
I'll not die. I made someone a promise.
If we can take them out before we get...
I doubt they'll be happy to see us.
If we can take them out first, then the ambush isn't as severe.
Enemy dispatched. Here I come. I must continue my training.
Why do you think I left them for you? Alright. There's still going to be an ambush. An ambush. Ambush. Alright, so this is ancient longbow, which is not as good. Gold. Okay. Where's the other guy? Alright. Gold. Yep. Alright. We need to take this. Oh.
The Nords built
Oh, because we killed them, there's no trap. Okay. I'm okay with that. Alright, let's open this one. Do you hear that? I don't need the iron sword. That looks like... I think this is the way we come out.
That makes them more dangerous than you realize.
I'd
Okay.
like to think that one day I could trust you.
Oh, well, thank you, Miranda. I know it's not Miranda. Well, that would be so very surprising if you, Ivana Strahovski. I can't pronounce her last name. If she agreed to do this, to do the voiceover. Ooh.
We should respect the spirits of this place, lest they haunt us in our sleep.
Oh, man. That was dangerous. Oh, gosh. Ladies, come on, please. Don't kill yourselves. I need you down here. I need you to be alive. Oh, dang. She all got that fighting posture going. Okay. 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 I'm gonna activate the thing. Alright. There's spiders down here. That I know. Alright.
What was that?
The thing is...
That was easy.
Was it easy? Because it looked like you were getting poisoned. Alright. Okay. Alright, first we're gonna go around here. Alright. There's potion of health, magicka, there's 9 shield. Alright, bear with me. Alright. Nice. Alright, we'll take that stuff. So someone is awake. Someone is awake and chanting. Alright. Alright. So this fire is gonna... I'm flinging the fire. You hear him? He's on the other side. Ladies?
That's that.
Okay, this fire is OP. It's like, holy schmolies. Like, what do I need a bow for?
There are dark places beneath Nirn that have long been forgotten.
I cast doubt aside long ago.
Thank you. Thank you. This is actually, this is turning out. And I don't want to. I don't want to
Finish
speak
up business
before
up quick.
out of turn because this is not. But this is going much better than I thought. Okay, and right when I say that, let's do that because we're gonna get attacked right here. All right, take that, take that, take that. Buying game. Oh, and that reminds me. All right, let's take that actually because it's worth some money. But here, let's go into the inventory. Let's go to the books. Remember, she gave us a couple of books. She gave us Fire and Darkness. One-handed. She also gave us Rizlov, the Righteous. And there we are. I think if we're not there, we're almost there. Okay. And then she gave us Warrior. What is this? Ashes in the Wind, Mystery of the Avellan Workshop Rekindled by Aaron Maloris, freelance scribe and local contributor. Nearly 2 decades have passed since the infamous destruction of Ario Avellan's workshop in the Rift. But the mystery has once again found breath, carried not by ghosts, but whispers from Skyrim's taverns. The original event, dated 4E 176, saw the sudden attack and death of Ario Avellan, a recluse scholar known for his fascination with Dwemer mechanisms and soul gem theory. Witnesses from that era recalled a lone figure fleeing the scene, a pale-haired woman, swift as a shadow, whose very presence crackled with arcane force. She vanished into the wilds, and with nobody ever recovered, many chalked it up to hysteria or wartime paranoia. But now, a new threat emerges. A white-haired mercenary, calling herself Ash, has been seen across the holds solitary, disciplined, eerily composed. Some claim she operates out of solitude and makes appearances near the old rift trails. Her skills with the blade are whispered to be unnatural, her demeanor cold and unreadable, but not without a strange human spark beneath the surface. And more curious still, those who knew Ario claim she resembles someone from his past, Rebecca Montclair, his late research partner, rumored by some to have been far more than that. The resemblance is uncanny. Same pale features, same intense eyes. Same quiet resolve. Rebecca passed away years before Ario's death, taken by illness, but their bond was the subject of much speculation. Some now wonder, did Ario elope in secret? Did they have a child? Or, if the rumors of his Dwemer-inspired work hold true, did he leave behind something more arcane? Theories abound that Ash is Ario's daughter, his apprentice, or even some Dwemer-born construct given form. None can say for sure. When approached for comment, a Riften guard simply said, "If she's the girl from that night, I'd leave her be. She looks like she could kill a bear with a stare." Ario's old workshop still stands, though overgrown and sealed tight. Locals say it's occupied once more, though no one has seen who lives there. Some believe it's the same woman from before. So the story circles back. Ashen winds in the rift, and a name half remembered, now spoken aloud again. Ash. Interesting. All right. Okay. So, guys, remember, this is something I've added to this mod list, so this is not part of this mod list. Neither is Katana. She is also something I added in.
Excuse me.
Okay. So, fledgling undead mage. All right, we need to get through here. Hold on. All right, we'll take that. Uh-huh. All right. Did we already come through here? And did I miss? All right, I think we killed this one. No, did I? If I did, somebody did. One of them did. Ah, there it is. There's down. Oh shoot! Ow! Oops. My bad, y'all. Ow! Okay. I did it twice. Oh shoot! Alright. My bad, y'all. That was me. I did that. There we go. Take
Don't
that.
get too far ahead.
Don't worry. I would like to take you guys with me. All right. I don't think I can go anywhere from here. All right. Okay. Dang it. All right, ladies. Last one in. Okay, there we go. Let's say I'm not going any further without at least one of them showing up. All right, so there you go. All right, so there's an archer. I'm out of magic, but hey, guess what? Who did I just light on fire? Sorry, sorry. I thought I just took some magicka. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Katana?
Keep fighting for me.
No. She should have said, "Go on without me." Okay. Katana? Katana? All right. There you go. All right. All right. Good. Okay. All right. That was like one of those classic, "Go on without me. Go on without me. Just leave me." Oh my goodness. I should rest and meditate. All right. First things first. Okay. Steel mercenary. All right. Hold on. All right.
Conflict is in our blood. Deep down, everyone has a desire for it.
Was that not like the creepiest thing ever? And then boom, she hits you with that right after. Right after? All right, so we got to go that way. All right, this is going to suck. Okay, well, obviously it doesn't suck if you got somebody there that can take them. But we're going to end up stuck.
I never stood a chance.
Okay, ladies, just stay close. Okay? Just stay close, okay? Because I don't want to get stuck in a room just on my on my own. Okay. Oh look, there's something else over here. Stamina. What else is that? Okay, that was just it. Okay. Okay. Don't step on that big thing on the floor. You gotta go down there. Dang it. It's not very forgiving. Okay. It might be beyond us. One last one, and then we'll... Okay, we found it, so let's just... There you go. Are you serious? What we need is a spell that says unlock impossible lock. Alright. Do not do anything. The ladies, come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Alright. Come on in. No! It's just me! Come on in, ladies. Ow.
Beat you?
There's still more. I think there's one in the other room.
What was that?
Something for you to kill? Oh, dang.
As I expected.
Well, good job. Good job, because I was worried. Worried that I got stuck here by myself when that gate closed. Oh, okay, he did come out. Oh, nice. That would have been... Oh, shoot. Ow.
It is strange to think that chambers were once home to the ancient lords.
It's strange that I didn't learn not to
It's
set
awfully
off
calming here.
booby traps by now. Alright, I think we're going to get attacked on the way out. Alright. Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon, and dragon-killing king. Your legend is lies, lurid and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. Oh, God, it's so terrible. It is so terrible. Oh, wait, I need to take it. I need to take it. You can't leave it. All right, yo. Yes. All right. Wait. The Greaves of Ingol. Oh, really? All right. All right. It's fortitude, so it's not something we can wear. I don't know that I've ever taken those. Like, I never really looked closely around. Ash, you okay? Okay. You said you need to work on your skills. So I'm glad to be able to provide that for you. I think it's, yeah. Back this way. And then, yep, out this way. Oh, shoot. You and that sword. Oh, wait, there's going to be... Oh, there's Olaf. Not, yeah. We in for it. All right, we got to save. Oh, this is gonna hurt. All right. Let's find the ruby claw. Let's look at the thing. All right, so wolf. I think that's a bird. Wolf. All right, so he's already good. All right, this needs to be a wolf. I I don't know that that's the right thing. We'll see. Oh
Light
God!
armor does provide a lot of
Please,
tactical advantages.
Miranda,
Just don't get hit.
please. All right, I think that's what we need. Okay. Whoa. Oh, how did I get over here? All right. I think I am going to start with the bow this time around. I think he's already in there. He's probably already in there fighting. Okay.
Low visibility, favorable terrain. Ideal conditions. See no enemy. Draw your weapons.
Do you know what I'm doing? I'm eliminating the competition. This is going to be a big drag down fight, so if I can take them out.
Plan B. Aggressive negotiation.
Because they're going to wake up. And this fight's going to be enough on its own. Oops. Whoops, I missed. How do you miss a stationary target?
You wanted?
All right. This isn't to say that we're still not going to have to fight, because it's very possible I might have missed somebody. Right? Like this guy.
What do we have here?
There is still a few that we probably... Let me get this guy right here real quick. All right, and then this guy. I don't know if I... All right. Is there another guy? Nice. Okay. I think I like our chances a little bit better now. What do you think? All right.
It is time.
You're right. It is time. Who's getting up? Did we do it? Gosh, dang.
Arise, Olaf. My vengeance is at hand.
God dang it. Anybody else? Okay, I think the girls can handle it. I think the girls can handle it right from here. Oh. Dude. Ow. Okay, I think I just made that way too easy on myself. But you know what? I'm okay with that. All right. Can I have my can I have my arrow back, please? Excuse me. Thank you. I sure could use some arrows. Can I have my arrow back, please? Thank you. No. Can I not have my arrow back, please? Thank you. Thank you. Who are you? Can I get my arrow? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we'll take that too. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, definitely want the arrow. Yes. Can I get the other one? Did I leave? Did I hit you with two?
Trespass in these ruins, but you lack in wisdom.
You know what? When you know, when you say that I lack wisdom, that's extremely hurtful. You know what I mean? Maybe this, you know, maybe I had a plan. Maybe I just know what I'm doing. Can I get my arrow, please? No? Okay. Excuse me. I think that's mine. Yeah. I appreciate it. Why do we only have 24 arrows? I should have more than that. All right, I'm going to take that. I don't need that, but I do need this. Okay. Oh, hey. We'll take that. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, can I get my arrow? No? Alright. Can I? No? Okay. It does bother me, that noise. Alright, so King Olaf's Warhammer, Potion of the Night, and Olaf's Treasury Key. Hello. Whirlwind Sprint. Nice. Okay. What? Is that an arquebus? Look at that. Alright. Hold on. Was there... Can I get my arrow back? Why did they call you One Eye? But can't get no arrows? No, not. I just kind of think it's, not okay that you mercenary. All right, wait, hold on. We'll take that. We can't take that, but we'll take anything good in here. All right, we'll take. Hey, we'll take that. We'll take that. That. It's only. Yep, we'll take that too. Thank you. No, we'll definitely take that. All right, coin purse. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. This is where we came in. Okay. I gotta be honest with you. I was expecting it to be a little harder. Am I mad that it wasn't? No, not at all. But I was expecting it just to be a little bit more difficult. Okay. Now here's the dilemma. We can head back to Morthal, but heading back to Morthal doesn't get us to a carriage. And so it doesn't get us any closer to home. So at this point, it's like, well, we might as well. Granted, we took the carriage to Morthal. Oh, look at that jittery, man. Look at that stuttering. That's not okay.
Nordic ruins.
All right, I need to save. And then...
That's sorted.
Yeah. Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more.
Come on, let's do this.
It's stuck.
Another victory.
Right between the eyes. All right. Sure would have been nice to get my arrow back. All right. You. Nope. No arrow. Arrows don't grow on trees. Well, technically, I mean, they kind of do, but they don't. You know what I mean? I mean, there's some processing and some exchange of, crafts and stuff that bring about the arrows. You just don't pull them right off the tree. Excuse me. Hi.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Okay. It says I can take this, so I'm just going to take it. Thank you. All right. Ooh, we're going to take that too. And then pale mercenary seen in full. Seriously? Holy cow. Go figure. All right, wait. All right. There it is. Search long. Oh. I'm leaving that. Okay. We're gonna harvest this. What's in the crate? Yes, we'll take that. All right, we're not gonna steal from her.
I can listen to that waterfall all day.
Now, here's what's gonna happen. We're heading west. Oh.
What was that?
There's a mud crab.
You can't hold a candle to me.
Really? But let me get my arrow back. And who are you? Are you telling me I can't hold a candle? Okay, so real quick here. If I'm not mistaken, and part of me doesn't like the jitteriness of this, so I'm kind of like, do I really want to do this? We know what this is. And the question is, this is why I saved, just in case I'm wrong. Just in case I'm actually wrong about what I think this is. Robber's Gorge. Can I get up here? No, I can't. That sucks, because that means I don't have straight line of sight. Can I get out of here? Oh, come on. Let me out. Let me out. Shoot. All right. Is there somebody else around here? Okay. So what Robber's Gorge is, it's a bandit camp. Okay. It's a bandit camp. rest here before making our way if we take out all the bandits. Somebody. We haven't been spotted yet, have we? How are we gonna be spotted? I haven't spotted everybody. Dang. That's a little overly dramatic, don't you think? I see some people over there. Let's not let them know we're here yet.
Who's that?
Ow! Girls!
Such a weakness.
Alright, I'm gonna cover the rear. Alright, I'm gonna cover the rear. I missed, but that's okay. I'm also gonna heal. Okay. There might be more. I hear more. And I see more on the radar. So let's take them out. Where are you? Where?
Who's that? You're finished.
Fine. These bandits are worth nothing.
Yeah, but there's might be more. What's this guy got? Ooh, it's worth some money, but we're running out of room for it. Okay. What do you got on you? You're a mage. Alright. Here's the chief. Okay. It's only 5. Alright. There's to Robber's Gorge or Cove. There, can I have that arrow back? Thank you. And I'll take that one. Ooh, and I'll take the iron arrow. Please, please. Oh, look.
Conserve your ammunition. Use your arrows wisely.
Look at that. That's happened to us before. Okay, so there's a hide helmet. Am I over encumbered yet? Nope, I'm not. All right, what's in here? Ooh, gothic. What's in here? All right, we can read it. Doesn't do anything for us. Okay. There's a bed. All right. Once we make sure, okay, it's only 5. Okay. And we have that, and then we have some more gold. Okay. And there's a book that we can take. And here's the Robber's Cove. And if we needed a key to Robber's Cove, there's another one. Oh, and if we didn't already have enough milk, we get more. It's just that we have a ton of milk. It's in the crate. Just in case.
Let's take care of every bandit we encounter. No one's going to miss them.
About becoming a bandit. I decided I preferred clean clothes and fresh meat.
Alright, so we looted this guy. Alright, so I think it's going down. Alright, this guy. Steel arrow. Uh-huh. Okay. And then this guy. Hold on.
Your death will be quick. Show me what you've got. I'm always eager for a challenge.
He might be the last one.
Can't hide from me.
You're no match for me.
I didn't know that opened up. Can I get my other arrow? No? Okay.
Weather shifting.
Let's just make sure we got everybody. Alright, those levers release boulders somewhere around here.
Keep your guard up.
Let's make an art of these bandits, one that testifies their doomed trade.
God dang it. Ow. Alright, that's Janessa. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. What time of day is it? It's only 11 o'clock in the morning. I mean, technically, if we look at the map, this is where we are. We're at Robber's Gorge. We just got out of Dead Man's Respite. It looks like we're going the wrong way. But what this does is, right, because we don't want to go up through here. What it'll do is it'll put us on this road here. And then we'll follow this up to, not really, it won't take us there. It'll probably take us to Dragon Bridge. And then we can cut on over from there. So it's not really an extreme like long, extremely long walk. So it's kind of like, do we really need to stay and rest here? Or can we just, you know, basically keep on going? Gotta get the arrows. Gotta get the arrows. So there's a thing here. There was a thing there. And yeah. So technically, we could just keep on keeping on. Who's this guy? Oh, he's just a mercenary. Although, all right, we will. Hold on. All right. We'll talk to him. Okay. It's getting real stuttery. Hello.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Where are you headed?
Probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know.
I could save you a lot of trouble, you know.
No, I think I've got this one. Thanks, though.
All right. Peace, man. The reason I talked to him is because of Ash. You know what I mean? Everyone seems to have a dialogue or something to say about her. So I was like, oh, shoot. Is he put in our way to say something about her? So I'm like, yeah, we better talk to him. What's happening over there? I don't know. So this is one of the spots. I don't have enough room. I could take that. Poor thing. Oh, dang. Falmer arrows? Well, that's interesting. What's in the crate? Okay. What's in the knapsack? Okay, we can use that. Alright, that's heavier than... Alright. Alright. Yeah, I know. Since when does a whole suit of armor fit in a knapsack? But it's all good. Alright, hold on. Hold on. I want to go see what the... Oh, okay, that signpost doesn't tell us where. Alright, so we're crossing over. We don't really want to. Okay, so I think Dragonbridge is probably right here. So if we stay this way, we could probably hit right up into where we're needing to go instead of actually going out of our way. Look at that over there. What is that over there? Oh, okay. So the question is, do we even want to go check it out? See, Dragonbridge is that way. Parth Wasteland is that way. Morthal is that way. The question is, are you forcing us to go to Dragonbridge? Uh-oh. So what it's saying is we can go like that, but we really want to go. And here, let's do this. Oh, do we want to fast travel? We're this close. That's right, because we don't have survival going. And then we don't actually have a survival mod going either. Okay, so I will say this. That is the one thing that I do miss right now. Because I do like the survival content if added and done reasonably okay. Because I'm not gonna say there's any one particular mod that does it awesome or great.
Damn Stormcloaks. Oblivion take them. Every miserable last one of them.
It's not much to ask.
Holy cow, dude!
The way
Chill.
those bards' fingers move on their lutes, it does remind me of Adara.
Okay, so we are technically ready to do what we need to do. But, dude, how come you don't have a what's the name, man? Hold on. Okay.
Ulfric Stormcloak, the rightful High King.
All right. I just want to see. All right, so we could do something like this, like that, or even like this.
Arms and armor, forged by a master craftsman.
This is quite fun.
Okay,
There's nothing like a stroll through the woods.
Katana,
It
you're
helps clear my
kind of
mind.
like in the way. All right, thank you. All right, boom. Oh dang. Okay.
Want to walk around the city for a bit?
Well, first thing we're gonna do, actually, is we're gonna see which armor. Oh, is this one? Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, dang. Okay. Well, fine then. Okay. Hey,
There's no way.
what do you get to sell?
Protect yourself.
Hmm.
Deal some damage.
All right. First things we're gonna do is we're gonna sell off some stuff. All right. This orcish greatsword is cool. We're gonna sell off this guy. This guy. That guy. How much money you got? All right. I just wanna. So we can sell you. You. Not selling you. Not ready to sell you just yet until we figure out exactly what's going on. Brawlers hide racers. Not selling you either. Not selling you. Okay. Oh, I didn't look to see what he was selling on this side, right? Is he selling anything good, worthwhile that we could? Okay, man.
Return anytime you need arms or armor.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Sword never rests.
Oh. All right, so here's where we stand. Right now, we got the best armor that we have so far. We're already equipped. And what time is it? All right, so it's only 1 in the afternoon, so there's still time to go and actually do everything in one day. There's Ildy. We're not going to scavenge. Well, we are going to check here. Okay, honey, don't mind. Nope. And then what's over there? Chicken's eggs. Okay. Okay. So this is where everything's going to happen. But what we got to do is we got to go in, turn in the quest here, and then we got to go to the Blue Palace. Then they have to reinstate, and then at nightfall, they'll do the burning of King Olaf. So that is going to come up what we're going to hit next time. So yeah. No, I'm really enjoying it. I am so glad, really, that I went and got Katana and Ash and added them to this. But yes, I think having them there, Janessa and I probably could have gotten through Dead Man's Respite, but it would have been a lot harder. I was very shocked, very surprised at how well the fire worked. So how potent our magic was in there. So that's something. But yeah, I'm loving this list. I like the way things look.
We should stock up my arrows while we're in town.
It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I feel like we can handle just about anything. I just don't know that we can handle a dragon, because we're still hurting over that dragon priest that at the end of Bleak Falls Barrow. He was rough. But with all these guys, and if we can keep our distance from the dragon and pepper it with arrows, I like our chances better. Okay, I can't stop yawning, so it is time for me to turn in. Guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the flip side. All right, peace.